Welcome back to the Ramblings of a Trucker. Today you join me on the A46, heading northbound, heading towards Newark at the moment. So what I want to talk about in this episode is what I consider to be a race to the bottom. And a lot of companies and owner-drivers, they fall foul of this. And they think that the only way to get ahead is to chip away at the price, to bring the rates down and therefore have less money to invest in equipment, pay lower wages, etc., etc. And in my experience, it is a race to the bottom. You look around, you know, the companies that are doing well, they've got nice trucks. When you see the drivers, they've got nice uniform. One in particular, not every driver, but the cleaner drivers, particularly the guys that pull the fridge trailers. I don't see many of them in my line of work, but when I do, the uniform always looks to be good quality, good fitting. You know, they're not cutting corners. The trucks are nice, trailers are nice, they've invested in wash facilities, so whenever you see them, they're nice and clean. It portrays a good image. They pay a reasonable wage, they're not trying to chip away at people. What's this in the road? Bit of a ratchet strap. Yeah, they're not trying to lower the overall standard of the transport industry. And a few companies, like I said, they are guilty of this. Now, I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I used to have a van carrier business that covered the whole of Western Europe, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Ireland, the UK, Holland, France, Belgium, Spain, all down that western side. And I had my bread and butter customers. So I did groupage in 3.5 ton vans, and groupage is different to multi-drop. I should do a separate video on this, so I'll just touch on it now.